Now let's get on to the engines with black decals. The black details. So let's start with Tara. Tara seems pretty simple. I mean, she's basically painted the same as Thomas. But what we're going to do is really give her eyelashes. But we're going to give her blue hair on the side as well. That's probably going to cover this eye. Alright. Now back to Leo here. So Leo here has black wheels and black stripes. Not on the boiler, but just on the side tanks. So Leo's another pretty simple one. Let's see. Another thing I purchased off of Amazon is I did get a Thomas Wood Henry, and Henry's going to be turned into an engine that I haven't had in a long time. I got rid of that character and I never got around to making another model of it. But it's Hank, the American engine. So for those of you who wanted me to make a new model of Hank, at long last I'm going to make Hank. Hank only appeared in one episode, and I don't know why Hank hasn't been in any more episodes. Hank was a great character. Percy claimed him to be as strong as a giant. Thomas and Hank are pretty good friends. They first met in Heave-Ho Thomas, which was the only appearance Hank had. I don't know why Hank hasn't been in any more episodes. Oh, we're also going to paint Leo's stripes here, but before we do that, let's actually make Dex here. So this is Brad's old model, but I'm going to make Brad probably in the next part or sometime later in this video. This is part 5, but here's Dex. Dex is one of the Ichi family's new characters. And Dex also has Winston's face. Not Winston the car, but Winston, which is another name for the character Eagle. Winston is another one of Eagle's names. Most people call him Winston, but I call him Eagle. But as for the Ichi family, he got the idea to make Eagle and Winston separate characters from Train Boy 9705. I hope I'm saying that correct. Yeah. I don't know if the Ichi family got Winston's faces off of Roblox or if they're just on the internet. But I think Dex is still a pretty cool OC. And I've just noticed that Dex is short for Dexter. Ichi family, I have a question for you about Dex. So would it be okay if I call Dex Dexter, even though that's not actually his name? Because, to me, Dex is short for Dexter. Like, just the first 3 letters. I mean, I call Penny Penelope, even though that's not actually her name. I mean, Penny is another term for Penelope. I don't know. But I just thought that would be a pretty interesting idea to do for Dex. Alright. And his coat is coming along very good. Obviously, he's going to need a second coat. But if we finish Dex, I'm sure he'll be a great custom. I can't wait to see what other engines I might have requests. If you guys suggest any. Alright, here's Gerald. And I think Gerald is Emma's brother from Steven Universe. So, yeah. Oh, and Gerald has white lining with LMS and the number 77. When I made O-Face Productions, I accidentally gave him the number 77 when it's actually 79. And I actually fixed that, so you'll probably see O-Face Productions in my custom model segment where I showed off these guys. And Gerald will also have Jack's faces from the Cool Beans Rally. But for me, I'm just going to find a face online and print it. Another thing about Roblox, the E2 family asked me if I could friend him on Roblox. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to friend someone on Roblox. But I would like to soon. I mean, the thing is, I don't play Roblox too often because, for some weird reason, Roblox is kind of a slow game. For some computers, it can be a problem because Roblox, I don't know. I do like Roblox. The game is great. I mean, Roblox is more fun than Minecraft, like any other computer game. Like, Roblox has to be my favorite game of all time. There is a new game called Among Us, and I've actually played Among Us on Roblox. And for those of you who don't know what Among Us is like this game where you're on a spaceship and you have to do tasks, but there's one imposter, and your job is to do your tasks before you get killed. Like, the imposter will kill all the crewmates, and your job is to find the imposter. Actually, there can be more than one imposter. Like, you can choose between 1, 2, or 3 imposters in Among Us. Yeah, Among Us is a cool game, but I just like Roblox. I do think I might want to get Among Us, the app version. Oh, I'm getting black on my fingers. Ugh. Don't you just hate when you get paint on your fingers? I hate it when that happens. Alright, let me wash this off. Alright. Gotta make sure I don't get any paint on Leo here. Leo's still looking good. His blue is still intact. Alright, so let me grab a toothpick here, and what we're going to do now is we're going to cover up the red stripes and we're going to paint them black. We're going to leave the boiler stripes as they are. And then we'll paint the number 11 in the TSFC on Leo. I mean, Leo is another simple custom since he's the same color as Jake, the E2. Like, Jake was pretty easy to do. All I had to do was cover up the number 1, put Jake's name on there, paint the stripes white, and then give him yellow with white buffers. Originally, Jake had red buffer beams with black buffers and black sides, but now Jake is yellow with white stripes. I mean, Jake is still blue, but his buffer beam and his sides are yellow. And speaking of Jake, the E2 family had to get rid of his old Jake model to make Marissa. Now, I'm very happy that the E2 family's made Marissa. I hope that he will get the Thomas Wood Ashima so that he can use the face for Marissa. Because Marissa's almost done, but she has number 9. I mean, she's number 101, but she doesn't have Ashima's face yet. Another thing about Marissa is that Marissa was made from Jake's old model. Now, I'm happy that the E2 family made Marissa, but I do feel pretty sad that he had to use Jake. E2 family, if you're watching this, thank you so much for making Marissa. And I do hope that you'll get a new Jake to replace the one that you made into Marissa. But anyways, that's one of Leo's sides. Alright. Now we're going to do the other side of Leo here. Make sure I get all that. Looking good so far. And there are some other customs the E2 family has made. Like, he's in the process of making the Devil Engine from this movie or video. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to call it a video. It's this video called Terror of the Devil Engine. And the Devil Engine is actually class LYNR 28. Yeah, I got it right. That's one character I would like to make one day. I do also have plans to make Jake and Jim the two rival engines. Jake is a lime green austerity tank, lime green. And Jim is a black E2 with red lining and Alfred's faces. Now, at first, I thought this guy was Charleston because of Alfred's face, but it's actually Jim. So Jim looks sort of similar to Charleston, where he has Alfred's face, but he isn't entirely similar, mainly because he's black, but Charleston is yellow. Right. Right. So that's Leo. And now let's paint the side here. Like, this is supposed to resemble the underneath of the chassis, like the black part. And to indicate the size of the underneath of the sides here on the buffer beam. Right, that's one side. Haven't got any paint where I don't want it to be on Leo. It would suck if I got paint on Leo's blue here, but I didn't. So that's very good. I'm very happy with how Leo here is coming out. And I hope that Leo gives me a comment saying how great his model is when it's complete. But anyways, we're out of time for this part. We'll do these guys in the next part. So, BRB.